Yeah, good morning, Mo.
Are you? How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. Thank you. How are you, Mo?
You can hear me?
Yeah, like I do.
Okay. This time we are talking about Secret Garden, novel by Barnett and Ty Barnett. Yeah, uh, I found several words as the key to understand the content and purpose of this novel.
Yeah,
Did you read the novel?
yes, I do, Mo. I did. I
Yes.
mean,
Some of them are the wealthy British family, unloving parents, selfish and disagreeable, orphaned. She is sent to England to live with a widow uncle. When Martha mentions the late Mrs. Canvas Walled Garden, which was located 10 years early by the uncle upon his wife's death, Mary is determined to find the last thing that I think it's the core of my attention is her interaction with nature's poor transformation. She becomes kinder, more considerate, and outgoing. For some of the notes above, of course, I found a certain meaning that this novel is mostly referred to a literary work with a background of rich on poor life, social status, social views such as white and black and many more with poor understanding the social situation at the time. In chapter 4, other source notes you thought I was a native. This sentence shows something happened at the time which has having going on for a long time. It is interesting to note that the writer certainly includes several features of speech and the selection of this diction, which are suitable for the situation at the time. Of course, this is difficult to find in very chapter of overall there are several expression and choice of dictions such as the rats, magicians, fires in the garden, spring water. All of these become flowering to attract the reader's attention. Coupled with some character comparison to show the placement of the reader's position. The presence of this novel in the 1980s will certainly appeal to culture explorer and literate in particular. Mm, That is my opinion about the Secret Garden that I was read um, some weeks ago. How about you?
okay, great, me, Mo. So thank you so much. So here, even me too, I got some several words that I think that's the essential or the key to this garden. And here, let's go. I'm going to explain a bit. So here, based on my opinion that I got, that this novel is about the key to the garden, and also the themes of the text is sharing about a gear who tries to adapt with a new atmosphere, and also uh, that she try to adapt with the atmosphere that she don't or she doesn't understand yet, and at the time first time like she doesn't like to work with the garden. She doesn't like, it's like difficult for her to adapt with the new atmosphere. So as the time goes, she as time goes, she starts to see the beautiful flowers in the garden
Mm,
without forcing, but she herself. tried to adapt, and she herself tried to love the garden, and at the same time, she started to work with her friends. And the text may tells us about how to describe the meaning from the story, how we're going to adapt, an example, how we're going to adapt with the new atmosphere as long as we go somewhere or someplace first time, if we feel like difficult for us to be a part in that place, but step by step, time goes, we will able to adapt with the new atmosphere, whatever it is. So first thing that we require to do it, we're supposed to ready and we're supposed to understand about the track that we will walk by. It seems like first thing we need to understand that the atmosphere. First thing we need to understand the way how we walk. We need so that we will able to be in a new atmosphere. And the outer interest to inform, teach us about the things that we may do and we may do not. So in the text, she doesn't like the whole things about the garden because she hasn't known yet about the garden. And she feels that it was insignificant for her. But as long as she understands, she loves it by her own self. So because of that, don't judge anything before you get into know. That's my opinion.
Okay. There are several literary values that we can find, such as background, choice of diction, and about author. You know the author of this novel, Barnett. He usually write a novel, a literature of fiction. Yeah, he take a social background about the lifestyle of human being when he lived, about setting, plot, themes, characters, style, language that he used in this novel. I think this complete comparison about the things of fiction, yeah, elements of fiction, element of fiction that we can find in this novel about we can interpretive, meaningful, or implicit meaning in this novel if we compare it with our situation. And maybe you have some resource, some source about the meaning of sitting, yeah. What the character of this novel, yeah, especially character, what is characters of this novel?
About this one, the characters of the novel, like what Moise said just now, like it's all about the things that is all about the lifestyle of human and how the characteristic of human and how we're going to understand those things are writing in the text. That shit is what I know from this.
Okay, I think that we have a limit time for this audio conference, so that we finished it. Thank
Okay.
you for your sharing, and notice for you before you make a video conference, you have to clean yourself, your hair, and other things.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mo. Peace out.
Yeah.